Hi, welcome back to the channel. Train Station 2, USA Railroad Revolution. Last competition has ended. I managed to get first. Really happy with that. It was a bit of struggle. You can see there the EP points were so close between the first, second, and third. Alright, of course, managed to get level 1 to 8. At the same time, was one to wish to tell you that you still have about a day or so to complete all the tasks on hand and gain all those keys to exchange for the trains you wanted. Okay, so this was the pre-end of the event. I was trying to rush all the jobs that I could. As usual, I think trying my best to do a resource prioritization was starting quite well. I mean, this is just the start of that event that I started really late, I mentioned in previous video. And now I'm struggling to make sure I complete all those tasks on time because I need a huge quantity of all these things, as you can see here, dynamites and whatnot. Alright, so the 45 is always the easiest, the 45 EP compared to 50 EP. And do remember to collect all these free components for upgrading, because you really need to increase the capacity of the train in your current region. As I can see here, region 4 upgrades are really expensive. You are entering into region 4 at the start, you may get a root shock at the amount of upgrade materials and the cash that's required for each upgrade. So do bear in mind, if you're coming into region 4, please have a lot of them stand by. Alright, so you gotta get a lot of these rare trains and common trains. Try to keep about 7 each, i.e. in terms of the engine type, steam, diesel, and then of course the type of rarity in terms of the rare, epic, and legendary and common. So this is the something you gotta take note. Do not dismantle unless you have at least 7 of each. So getting a train is not easy, dismantling so fast. Upgrade materials you could actually grab a lot as time goes by, or as and when you get event, you can exchange using event keys. So this is sometimes that's where you can get a lot of coins from the event, as well as those upgrade materials. So do bear in mind, do not dismantle train unless they are really redundant. Otherwise you'll be a hard time. Just bear in mind, getting a train is not easy. It takes you 100 meta keys for a train. So if you dismantle just for a little bit of those upgrade materials, it's totally not worth it. Unless you're in the midst of a competition and really need them badly, then probably you may want to consider doing so. Otherwise, do keep the trains and they will serve you well. Alright, finally managed to gather 71 gems. That is the amount of gems I spent to win this last competition. So what I did was I kept on engaging that 25 gems dispatcher. So every day I will have 7 dispatcher on disposal, and with Harry on board, it will be 8 of them. So that's why I managed to clear that fast. And that what surprises me is that this last competition is even tougher than the previous one. The previous one was quite relaxed, not much of a stiff competition, but this one was really, I must say, is quite stiff. Without that 70 numbers of gems, I may not get first. I may probably end with third because it was so close. You can see there the ending. It was like 20 EP points away. So the second and the third have the same amount of EP. I have 700 EP. The second got 680. The third got 680 as well. But you got to bear in mind the difference on one rank is about 100 event coins, especially talking about first and second. That's why I struggled, and eventually I made my mind to basically spend those gems. There's no point, right? I mean, keeping the gems because you can use it to upgrade your factory, but you're losing that 100 event coins is worth like 10,000 gold. That's not easy. I mean, as and when every day you can collect some gold from the town, but how to get 10,000, right? So here we are level up, which is quite happy. We got this level up 1 to 8, and then fast forwarded. You can see here at this point in time it's still not so stiff, but eventually probably some of them could be pay to win as well, i.e. Paying using gems. That's why I got no choice but to fight them with gems as well by recruiting dispatcher. So that's why It's a bit sad. I mean, I spent 70 gems for this last competition. I thought I could save up to 80 and then upgrade another factory slot, but apparently no choice. Sometimes unexpected. And do bear in mind, I mean, this event is something that you gotta bear in mind for learning from this event. Always start your competition late. Always be prepared for your competition as for a head start, i.e. from the second competition onwards. Always prepare with all the jobs done, do not collect. Then as well as preparing to fill your factory all the way to the brim. So these are the few tips I will give you and keep on reminding you throughout the whole competition. When the next event comes about, definitely you have some fun again. This event, design flaw, yes, many. One of the worst event ever. It was so hyped up. I mean, in terms of looking forward to this, was wow. Everybody was so excited. The starting was so fantastic. It was really good. But once you reach 100%, it was totally haywire. So it was really a bad design. But I'm very glad actually this event ended. I think quite a number of people too. I feel that wow, finally it's over. This nightmare. But could this be just the start of a new nightmare, which means that the developer moving forward will be keeping on this design, which means that every single event will be moving forward, will be that frustrating with huge quantity. But if that's the case, I mean, just bear in mind, start late, prepare well. That's about it. I mean, there's no other way. Anyways, it's just a free game. There's nothing to complain about because it's a free game unless you say you want to stop playing. But it shouldn't, because of this, you can still play the game as the one you wish, just that you don't compete. That's perfectly fine either. But I'm already hoping that the designer of this game event do not carry on doing stupid things. I mean, you may push people off the game. So so be it. I mean, the competition so far, you can see here a bit of Steve right now, dropping to second, with 7 dispatcher always on hand. I'll see what I can do next. All very large quantities as usual, nothing new. The good thing is that you should have lots and lots of those legendary trains and epic trains with you. Rare trains is giving a bit of a problem. Epic and rare so much different. Epic, the quantity is huge, it can start off, but rare they start off with 6, so that's a bit of headache because imagine you have a huge quantity to deliver and you only got 6 capacity. That's really bad. So you can see here, I mean, the group of people who's not really playing that actively. I mean, but there's a few that's really trying their best for this last competition, probably to struggle to get that train of that one they wanted. So probably that's why they struggle a bit more. For me, I'm struggling because I wanted those gold. I've been spending a lot for upgrades, and I just need that 35,000 on hand. So with 350 gold event gold coins, I can exchange for 35,000. So that's what I'm aiming for, and 35,000 would last me a long while, especially when I need to upgrade those trains. Carrying out the daily routine to collect from the town different regions is not getting a lot, probably get about 1,000. So 35,000 is like wow, 35 round trips. So that's really a lot for me. So for this competition, you can see here is the last bit hour. I spent all the way left with 1 gem. So it was really quite lucky, I must say. Yeah, I lost, I mean, not worthwhile to spend that 70 gems, but luckily I got first, and then we got that extra 100 event gold coins. So we're really happy with that. Very shortly, I'll let you see the ranking board soon. Alright, so these are the jobs I need to complete. Okay, great. Alright, something to take note. You still have about 1 day, 23 hours to spend your event currency and complete all the jobs that you have started. So with all these jobs on hand, I'm hoping to be able to complete them and probably change another train. So can see here we got 350 event coins that allows me to change 35,000 gold. Alright, rich. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out with you the next one, and hopefully you can upgrade the trains using all those gold.